these are the types of buyers that reach out. They're inbound, so it's not like that guy. I think will buy something.
Probably. Hey, how you doing?
Good, how are you, Eddie?
Good, good. I'm here with Mike now, and I was going over a conversation that we had yesterday. And he's telling me that he might have something. Are you available?
That's fine, yeah.
Hey, how are you?
Hey, how are you, Mike?
I'm well. You?
Hello?
Hey, can you hear me? Sorry, can you hear me?
Yeah,
Okay?
I can hear you.
How you
Yeah,
doing?
I can hear you.
How's everything?
Good, thank you. How are you?
Good, thanks. Good. So we got a few options for you. So just real quick, are you in the car wash business?
Not right now, but my family is, and like I said,
Oh, you're your first cousin.
Yeah, I know him very well.
Yeah, they have the car washes.
Right.
So we have I actually just picked up 2 car washes like the self-service, like that. The one that, actually no, they don't have self, they have mostly express, but I picked up 2 self-services in upstate. I'm just giving you a few options now. You tell me what you think. You can always say no. 2 car washes upstate with the property, asking $2.5 million for both businesses and both properties, cash flowing $400,000. That's one deal.
Upstate is far from me. How far? 2-3 hours away from here? From the city?
It's in Sweden, let me tell you before. Yeah, it's far.
Yeah. Upstate is too far for me.
Okay, so scratch that. We have car wash in, which is in the county.
That works.
Yeah, this is a great deal because it's 100% absentee. You never see 100% absentee. This is 99% absentee. It's a big group that owns it, the private equity style. Everything is on the books. 50% of the revenue is recurring revenue. It's basically just monthly recurring revenue, which is huge. They're doing roughly $1 million, and because the revenue is recurring, their cash flow is around $350.
Okay.
They're negotiable. They're willing to hold a paper with 50% down, and the deal makes sense now. That's something that we want to send you.
How much are they asking?
We just lowered it to 2.2. It was 2.3.
Okay. And how is this with real estate or there's lease?
This is just the lease, but we can get a 20. There's 18 years left. I think we can get 25.
Okay. And what's the cash flow you said is 350,000?
Let's say between 325. They tell it's 350, but I want to tell you between 325 and 350 just to be safe.
Okay, so 2.2, 350.
It's like a 6x. It's about a 6x, but it's a little negotiable for the right buyer. And there's a lot of financing involved from the seller, which shows faith.
Okay, no, I mean if you can send this to me, I can take a look at this one.
Yeah, and as far as like $1 million down, is that something you have? $1 million, $1.5 million to put down?
If it's a right deal, we can put that down. That's okay.
Okay.
If it's a right deal, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Like I said yesterday, I told Eddie as well, we're looking for something at least 20 to 23% return on our investment.
Okay, I got something else. I have 2 other deals for you. I have a deal on, we're asking 1.2, cash flows 250.
Cash flows 250. So that's 5 right?
That's 5, but that's the asking price. If we can possibly get it down to 1.50, it makes sense.
Let me just check a little. To 1 point, you can bring it down to 1.1.
Possibly for the right buyer.
Yeah, this is around 50. If you send me the numbers, I can do some crunching in my head and talk to my family. And then, sign the NDA and go from there. But yeah, like I said, if something gives me 20 to 23, 24%, I'll be very, very interested and willing to put down payment.
Yeah, as far as car washes, just in the car wash space, I'm not talking laundromats, gas stations. This is the space that I've been doing for a while. They trade between 5 and 6 times. So if we can get it closer to 5, under 5, it's a steal. This place, we're asking 5, and we can get it under 5. It's, the deal is very solid. and that's why I have a ton of people interested. But we'll send you an NDA if you could sign it. The only thing about this one is that he only takes cash. This particular one, not the other one, he takes cash and Zelle only. There's no credit cards.
We can introduce that, right?
Yeah, I mean, and the good thing about this deal, so when I took the listing, I said, how am I going to prove these numbers out? You know, you have no books. So I told him the only way we can do this is if someone agrees to your price, they got to sit there, they have to be able to sit there for 15 to 20 to 30 days max and then watch the business on the cash register. And he agreed.
Yeah, like due diligence for 30 days.
Yeah, so that's the only way because it's not going to be able, his tax returns are going to show nothing. His credit card statements don't exist. So you have to be there.
But then Michael, how would he provide seller financing of some sort?
This one is
Like,
priced
show fee?
a little bit, maybe a little bit. It depends, you know, how motivated you are to buy it. If you're very serious, you want to move forward.
Bank wouldn't do any financing for
No.
us because they're not.
Banks are doing no financing for no car washes. I just want to throw that out there. It's impossible to get bank financing due to the fact that these owners, the way they write their taxes, they can't support the loan. So there's no such thing as SBA with the car wash. I just want you to know that if you buy it from me, if you buy it from another broker, if you buy it from the owner directly, it will never happen and you'll waste your time.
So Eddie was telling me there's some Eastern funding company.
That's for laundromats.
Okay, so there's 1.2 million except seller financing. There is no other financing option available.
In the car wash space, it doesn't exist. I've done over 70 deals. And I'm just being transparent. I'm being transparent.
Yeah, no,
I would hate
understand.
for you to waste your time with dealing with anything else because it's just going to waste a lot of your time, and time is everything. They just don't approve because they don't write off, you know, they don't write that on their financials, they show losses because they don't want to pay taxes. That's the nature of the business.
Yeah, no, but it's just like, what about it?
And it's different because there's a lot of new builds and private equity and they have to show everything. So everything is on the books with private equity and new builds. And when you're dealing with the Northeast market, a lot of the baby boomers, the old school owners, they own these car washes and they're, you know, putting the cash, whatever cash is left, putting it in their pocket, writing off more than what they're making and showing a loss. That's the nature of this business.
Yeah, no, I get it. But I think that's the issue that I'm facing with some of the laundromats as well.
Yeah, probably the issue. Eastern funding on the laundromat side is a little different because they don't look at the financials, they look at the water bills, they look at the electric bills, the gas bills.
Yeah.
You know, so you could get a loan from Eastern Funding, but it's going to be a 9 to 10% loan. On the seller financing side, you're going to pay 6 to 7%. So that's not bad.
And after how much down?
Every deal is different. Like the one I told you about 50% down. The one, you know, maybe 60, 70% down. I have other deals that you could put, you know, 30% down, 40% down. Every deal is a little different. There's no cookie cutter way of doing it.
Yeah, no, I'm interested. I want to do at least 30, 40, or 50% down and get the rest internet financing, be it laundromat or be it car wash, because I want to get into like multiple locations.
We'd love to work with you. So we'll send you an NDA. So you think price ranges, you know, up to 3 million? You have about $1 million. I don't want to send you things for 10 million. I mean, what would you say?
No, 10 million. 3 million. How much down would I have to do? I'm guessing at least.
Well, I'd say $1 million. $1 million down.
Yeah, if numbers are good, then yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
If it gives me good numbers. NDA should be sent under my wife's name. I can text it to Eddie.
Okay.
Yeah, because the company is under my wife's name and everything.
Okay.
So I can send that information over. You probably have it because I've signed a lot of NDAs through with like my wife signed it. But yeah, that's how we work through my wife.
Okay. Well, your first name's right?
Correct.
Anything you need, even if you don't buy with us, like if you need advice or if you need introductions to different vendors, you know, we'll help you with whatever you need. So.
Thank you, Mike. So tell me, besides laundromats and car washes, what other businesses exist that give you 23, 24% return, semi-absentee model.
It's a good question. We have, I'm picking up a really good opportunity on Monday in the city. It's a 101% absentee business. It's a high-end salon. It's a salon suites. It's a mailbox money system. I don't have all the info yet. He makes about 400,000 net a year. And this one, because he runs it absentee, because I believe it's a franchise, everything is SBA pre-approved. A $2 million deal with an SBA, if he's making 400,000, he wants 5 times, and we can get an SBA loan with 20% down. You only have to put down 400 plus the guarantee fees. So you only have to put down about $500,000 to 600, and you're going to be making 400 minus the loan. That can be a better route for you.
Salon or a nail salon?
It's a salon suites, so you basically just collect rent from the hair salon stylists. That I'll get you the whole breakdown, but the owner is extremely successful. He built these. He's one of the original franchise. He's one of the original founders. I mean, this guy is the real deal. So he has it set up where he doesn't ever have to be there, ever.
Yeah, we own nail salons, so we know how to run nail salon businesses. A hair salon is something that, we're not interested in. We've done hair salons back in the days in India. Hair salon is a lot of headache, man.
Yeah, this is a franchise though. It's not really. Let me get a little more info. I'll send you some basics, and if it doesn't make sense, fine. But the money is there for this one for sure. Let me get a little more info before I tell you exactly what it is, because I don't even know. It's a salon suites, so it could be
They rent spaces.
collecting rent from spaces that
All types of people.
all types of
People do,
different.
like,
Yeah.
hair salons, barbers. So they're suites. You just collect rent. So it's kind of like an apartment building, but instead of renting it to tenants that live there, people work there.
Yeah, he rents out the booths.
No, there's not booths. It's suites. So it's kind of like office spaces for people that are in that industry.
Okay, yeah, send it to me. I'll look into it, but just to give you a heads up, hair salon type of business is something I'm not interested in.
Yeah. So you're not running a. I understand, but you're not running a salon. It's you're not running any business there. The only thing you're doing there is renting the suite to someone. Because what it is, you think about it. If you had these kind of businesses in the past, most of these people that do this are independent. So what they do, instead of being in a salon with 5 other people sharing the same space, they get their own space, work their own hours, and they just pay the rent. So you have like people that do hair salons, hair, braiding, barbers, all types of stuff. You got people that do post-op. So after like getting like physical, like surgery, like plastic surgery, you gotta see someone to give you massages and stuff like that. So you got those kind of people renting.
Okay, no, if it's more like an Airbnb type of model, where you're just renting stuff out and collecting money, and the rent comes frequently.
Yep.
Like you said, it's an absentee model.
Yeah, that's what it is.
It can make sense here.
Mailbox money.
There's no error.
Yep.
And it's all on paper, all on the books.
I'm pretty sure that one is, yeah. You should get like a lot of resources to see how money's coming.
Yeah, like you asked, so I'm saying advise me on which businesses to invest.
Okay.
And so that we can get good returns. And then do you want to be semi-absentee? We don't want to be hands-on on patients every day. Like we can go travel, commute to our locations, but we can't be there every day.
I get it. So look, I'm gonna send you a new NDA. You can just sign it for me.
Okay, so you will be, NDA would be, you guys would be emailing it?
I'll email it for you. Yeah, you get one from me at Torres@Heston.
Perfect, sounds good.
All right.
Okay,
All right. So we good talking.
thank you.
Great.
So these are the types of buyers that reach out. They're inbound, so it's not like that guy. I think will buy something.
Probably.
Have you
Yeah.
sold to his cousins? That's all you know.
I'm friends with his cousin who is a monster. He owns probably 20 car washes, 20 laundromats. He's like a chairman at a bank. He's gonna give me one of his laundromats. His cousin gave me a car wash for sale. So
So their family, they buy shit.
they're real. They're real, and we'll sell them, and we'll give them a few options, and we'll negotiate. We're definitely gonna negotiate.
100%.
But it's part of the game.
Like that car wash, Tony's, there's a bus lane there. So I have a buyer who's interested, but they see a bus lane there where the cars line up. You know how the buses now, they
give the
take pictures of the plates. That's the only like rate limiting step here. But like, is there any way around it? Have like a partnership or like something?
I mean, I've been there a few times,
Mhm.
and I have a lot of people looking at it. No, I mean, if you want to call that guy, it's not really, honestly, it hasn't been a concern.
Really?
It does the money. I mean, he's doing 150 to 170 cars a day. That's a good number for a 1.2 million dollar car wash. They're stealing this place. This place is like a gold mine for this price.
Yeah, that area is clutch too, because it's
Yeah.
right by the highway.
It's been a car wash for 50 years.
Yeah.
That's always been a bus stop there.
What is a good number for amount of washes per day? 100, 150?
I would say over
Or like on the weekend, what's a weekend number?
a weekend number, it depends. A busy wash, 300, 400 cars is a nice wash. You're doing $25, $30. You're doing, 7, 8,000, 9,000 on the front.
Like on a week, 100?
Go on a week, 100, 150. That's a good stuff. So, he is the number one car, I'm just gonna say, the number one car wash accountant, and he's been an accountant for what, 30 years?
Yeah, so I represent about 50 or 60 car washes in the area. I'm an attorney also, so I do all their legal work. So all the best washers are my clients, but I know everything about the business, and Mike and I have collaborated on a number of different things. So if anybody ever has any questions on a particular wash or try to understand, like you said, that's definitely an impediment, but it's been that way forever. And you just got to figure it out that's his stacking lane is in the street. You just got to figure out how to overcome it with the buyer. Like Mike said, it's been there forever. It's been there for 50 years, and no real issues. But there's always some nuance in terms of how many cars. What's a good one? Depends. Is it a really busy wash? Good weekend, like we've had really good weekends now with the snow. You can do 400 or 500 cars a day, $30. It's good. And when it's overcast, it's a busy day. People aren't coming. That's when you have to match the payroll.